COVID-19. COVID-19 has systematically arrested everybody. It has put a stop to every religion and every God that has been attached to these religions that have been given to us by the government. That's interesting. This message is to the black man and the black woman in America, of America. We have been laboring, accepting, believing, following, and sacrificing our lives, our relationships with others, for the religion of Christianity. Everything that we know of Christianity, we learned from our government, who has now taken away the elements of the religion. And we have questions. And our questions are to you religious leaders who are our brothers, our sisters, who are our elders. We've appointed you, our leaders. We've appointed you, our elders, bishops. There's a passage that all of us are having an issue with now. And even though none of us will speak on it, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I got to do it. You see, even though some of our people are acting as if they don't have an issue, they're acting out of fear. They're responding out of fear. They're responding out of reverence and respect and honor for many of you. I'm going to get right to it. Christ said this. Christ allegedly said this. In the book of John, chapter 14, 15 and 16. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start reading at 12. Okay? John chapter 14, I'm going to read from verse 12 first. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go to the Father. This question is to the leadership. Christ allegedly done 33 miracles that are written of. Right here, he just said that all of the works that he's done, as a believer, we can do these as well. My question to you, Is that a lie? Next question. Next passage of scripture, excuse me. Same chapter. John chapter 14. This is Christ again, allegedly. Verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. Anything means anything. Is there any of you who've gotten everything that they've asked for in prayer to Christ? Because if there is, then we only want to speak with you. We're looking for the person who gets anything, who gets everything when they pray. You deserve our undivided attention, because obviously a whole community of us are either doing it wrong or that's a lie. There's something real interesting in the book of Luke that Christ allegedly said. And I know you don't like this, but I didn't write this. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 26. Christ says this: if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, and his own life, he cannot be my disciple. This question is to our spiritual leaders, the ones we have chosen to lead us, the ones we have put in these positions of power, of leadership when it comes to spirituality. We don't research scriptures. We, as the regular body of people, we work all day. Some of us work 60, 70 hours a week. That is not your fault. The question is, Bishop, do you hate your father and your mother, your wife, your brethren, your sisters, your children, and even your own life? Because according to Christ, you can't even be a disciple of his unless you do these things. And you see something like that. I remember showing that to my mom, and she said, well, common sense would tell you that you can't hate your mother and your father. I said, well, Mom, the Most High said that. The Most High explains that we are to honor our mother and our father. Actually, that's the first commandment with the promise of longer life. We're getting no answered prayers through Christ. 0. Nobody's healing COVID-19. we're waiting on a serum, a vaccine that black folks ain't taking nowhere. And a lot of white folks ain't taking it. But I'm talking to my people. Nobody's praying to Christ and getting everything that they ask for in his name. Christ lied. He's not giving anybody anything that they ask for. Nobody's healing the sick. Nobody's going to the graveyard and raising up the dead. All this time, for centuries, we have been reading this information and trusting and believing this information. And now we're in a situation where we're hoping and praying that Donald Trump does something for us. It's time to wake up. Black community, Black America. Because see, everybody else has already come together. But you haven't noticed it, they come together against us. Obviously, there are some strangers that will not be against us, but they'll be so few and far between. Our problem in the black community is Christianity. You know it, and I know it. You can't say it, so I have to. Christ ain't answering no prayers that he said he would. You can't turn water into wine. You can't give sight back to the blind. You're not healing the sick. You're not raising the dead. All of that running around in the church, buck dancing, flipping out, fake passing out, crying, fake speaking in unknown tongues. We've done it all for nothing. You know it, and I know it. Oh yeah, it felt good. We had a euphoric experience. All for nothing. You can prove all things, like Paul said in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. You don't have to make a comment. You don't have to quote 1,000 scriptures. I just showed you where the money was at. And you can't go get it. None of us can. We can't have anything that we ask for in Christ's name. We know that. We can't heal the sick or raise the dead. We know that. Ain't no turning water into wine. You know that. And COVID-19 got us all on quarantine because of everything that we've learned and everything that we have accepted in faith, believing, has been nonsense. The only way to prove that it is not a nonsense is you have to do all of the miracles. Christ said you can do them all, in even greater works. Is that a lie?